Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sit back and enjoy. We all know why we are here today. We will be discussing the one and the only upcoming Sims 4 High School Years Pack. I watched the recent live stream and I'm sure as everyone else, there are thoughts that have to be expressed, and expressing we will do in this video. We are going to ignore the fact that I am broke and haven't pre-ordered the pack yet. My expectations are high, and after watching the live stream and watching a tiny bit of the gameplay, the cast, the build by, the expectations have only got higher. So let's start on this journey by expressing my disappointment in the fact that teens still look like adults. Like, I understand that they can't look like children because children are a certain size, but you know, this is why I enjoy using the preteen mod by It's Kakatos, because it makes the teens look like teens, makes them smaller so you don't mistake them for adults. Now, in this case, you have to count on the new cast items to make the Sims look like a teen. Now, the cast items were said in the live stream to be made with the idea for teens, so they look more like teen cast items, and they are quite cute actually. I've seen a couple of the crop tops that are adorable, and I can see how they are more teen looking. For example, they have that anime shirt, which I'm sure even non-teens would wear, but I'm one of those. But you know, I can see how they decided to make it more teen-like. For example, the pink crop top that is knitted is just... The knitted pink crop top is adorable. And the fact that there's also a choker with a little bell on it, just adorable. It is sad that there are no official school uniforms. However, they did give us the option in CAS to choose a uniform. So they do have CAS clothing that looks like a uniform. You just can't... They just don't automatically wear that to school. More in the CAS, of course, we cannot ignore hair. First off, the hair is giving everything. The options look amazing. There's braids, there's short hair, there's long hair. There's such different types of hair that you just... They look like teens as well with that hair, from the options that I've seen at least. Talking about hair, what everyone has been asking for and waiting for since the Werewolf Pack was released. Body hair. Body hair is in the game, and it's base game. It's not only for high school, it comes with the update in the base game, which gives everyone a chance to have some body hair. Like, there's back hair, arm hair, leg hair, chest hair, all of it. Then of course, this is only part of the high school pack, but you can enable and disable hair growth, so it can grow automatically or not. And you can shave this in the pack to the preferred length or completely off, which is quite amazing, to be honest. You can choose however you want to do that. Since this is about teens specifically, they also decided to add a little bit of acne into the game, such as breakouts, and that you can wash your face properly, and if you don't, you get a breakout, but it's not too in-depth. So I think this could go very well with another Kawaii Stacy mod called the Slice of Life, which gives you skincare packets and everything. Going to the doctor for skincare, and it could be a nice mix. Now I've only got 2 words. Heart glasses. These glasses are everything. That's all I have to say. They are amazing. I will get them to my Sims, no questions asked. Furthermore, I really am getting serious here, aren't I, on my review. Furthermore, teen-specific aspirations and a new socially awkward trait, which I am so glad about. It's so glad that you can finally make your Sim the way that I am, for example, socially awkward. No skills in social situations. To top that off, you can even set their own fashion preferences, which makes sense, but it works very well together with the thrift shop, and where you can create your own outfits and sell them and resell other people's outfits, and if Sims like it and the style is in, they will, you know, wear it to school. So it's it's very much giving a more, how do I put this, going, not really going out, but more a social life for the teen Sims instead of them just going home, maybe to the park, doing their homework. Now they have something to do. They can go to the thrift shop. They can get boba. They can join after-school clubs. They can get detention. It's it's the expectations are high. That's all I can say. There's also another big update that everyone has been asking for, and it's finally being added. Sexual orientation. The Sims can now mess around, explore, and romance Sims, and you can pick what they're attracted to in each of those sections. So you could mess around with, for example, female Sims, but you can only be romantically attracted to male Sims, or the other way around. Or if you want, you can even remove all romance attraction or sexual attraction for everyone to, be ROAs, or you could even just like everyone. Just go with everyone. Sims can reject the gender that they are not even interested in. And they added friends with benefits to the game, which are introduced as woohoo partners. So, anyone else going to copy their sneaky link lifestyle into the Sims? No? Just me? Okay. The world, Copperdale, cute, looks amazing. There's lore, as there will be said, there is lore. Such as one of the Sims, Kevin, is a foreign exchange student, and it is hinted that this town, Copperdale, is possibly haunted. Oh, interesting. Like the thrift shop has bubble tea, and it looks so cute and amazing. And it was built by the wonderful Miss Griffey. Go check out her build video of the thrift bubble tea shop. And I'll post that link down in the description below. Then in the world, there's also the pier, which actually you can swim in the water around the pier. And there are the cute rides, such as the Ferris wheel. There's a little haunted house, I believe. There's another ride. Although I do find it very unfortunate that these are rabbit holes. They're not, you don't see them actually doing it. It's just another rabbit hole. Like, they go in, they go through, and they come back out. However, you can woohoo in them as well. So you can do some risky public woohoos. And apparently you can get banned from the rides if they catch you doing it. So it's all up to you. Do you want to risk being banned from the Ferris wheel for a while, or not? And I would say take that risk. Do that mile, it's not even mile high, half mile high woohooing. That, why not? Now I can honestly go on and on about what was shown in the live stream, a little review, go over what they saw, how I feel, but I first want to get into the build by. Now, first off, the build by is cute. The beds are giving adorable boho fairy dreams. That's all I can say, boho fairy dreams. And the LED lights that you can now put on the walls, they are giving my gamer side virtual Candy Rush. You can change the colors. You can really live out your streamer gamer life as a teenager. You can even get a streamer job. You can watch live streams like on Twitch. You can do all of this. They really incorporated more of what the actual Sims community does into the game, I think. The couches in the build by are cute too. There are some that I can definitely see myself use to create, say, a cute, boho, comfortable apartment, and not even necessarily for a teen, but for a young adult as well. Now also, special shout out to the outdoor furniture. Hello, have you seen those chairs? They are adorable, and the little curtains, the outside curtains, it's giving fairy princess. It's giving fairy princess. Furthermore, yes, I said that word again. The cow plant print, it's adorable. I want one of those. I'll use that in all my builds, put it on every wall, and I want one in real life. And now you can be like, Barry, we're talking about the build by. Don't you think we should mention the other thing? Yes, we should. Curved walls. Everyone, they finally introduced curved walls, although as rooms, into the game. And there are even some windows that come with this High School Years Pack specifically that automatically curve to the wall. So you don't have the weird sticking out. You could have that with some of the doors. They also showed that in the live stream, which is to be expected. The doors, most of the build by isn't created for curved walls. So I hope that they will create more doors, walls, whatever that goes on the curved walls that actually doesn't stick out a tiny bit, that just works very well like these new windows do. And although I'm a beginner builder and I'm not great at it, but my beginner builder instincts are screaming to make a Barbie princess castle. Just a Barbie princess castle with all the build by items. Having mentioned and talking about the windows, any sneaking out, anyone? Anyone? You can now sneak out through the windows. Now, I wonder how this fully works in the game. Because, yes, you can sneak out, but in the live stream they had to lock the door and then they snuck out and they climbed down the ladder, which you have to place. But I actually wonder if you say get caught by the parents or not, if you get a negative or positive reaction, like in the emotion section, depending on whether the team sneaks out, on whether they said no or yes, whether they had permission or not, in the bedrooms. You can actually engage, or in the bedrooms, if that's one where you put your bed, anywhere, in whatever room you have a bed, you can engage in pillow fights. And you can apparently do a bit more in the bed, such as reading, chatting, sitting. But the pillow fights, the animation looks adorable, it looks cute. That's very well done. However, on the more lounging in bed aspect, I don't feel like the live stream showed it properly. So I'm hoping that once we have the release and we can get into the gameplay, that we can properly see what that is about. They are also giving the wants and fears a return to the Sims 4. These are base game, and they will also be high school year specific. So you have some normal ones that are just base games, but there are also team-specific wants and fears as well, which should add so much to storytelling, which I am looking forward to so much. My not-so-berry Sims will change their whole lives, I'm sure. Now, high school, it's called an interactive career. I'm sure everyone knows what interactive career means. If you're here, you are aware of the Sims 4 interactive career styles. If you're not, it's where you can follow your sim into, in this case, the high school and do things with them, do goals with them instead of going off in a rabbit hole like some other careers. And yes, as we had hoped, you can follow multiple sims at once. You don't just have to follow one teen and the other sibling or whoever just does whatever. No, you can follow all of them. This really helped my expectations go through the roof. And we also saw a school bus, and they are just teasing us. They are just teasing us with the school bus because they won't pick you up from home. Your teens will still go to school like a rabbit hole graduating in high school, so your performance in high school actually affects being able to go to university and getting a job. Which makes me wonder, if you have a teen troublemaker, could they possibly get a higher position in the criminal career? And one of the best things that I have to point out, everyone, listen very carefully. T-posing is not a bug, it is a feature. Everyone, it's a feature. Now a T-pose challenge. You can watch people do T-pose challenge, you can ask them about it, you can participate. It's all of my Sims are going to be joining the T-pose challenge, whether I want to or not. They're just gonna do it, especially my doctor. Now there are also a couple of new deaths to play with. I think one of them has to do with an interaction where you have to scare someone or something, which kind of relates back into the haunted town lore that they kind of implied, that if it could be a fun prank to scare someone, but you can also scare them to death. So there's that. One also had a whole makeover with a whole new look. You can change the background. There's more options for the phone look itself. You can go on social media, but I really do feel like the sim gurus did work very hard on this pack, because you can see that they tried to incorporate more of our as a community, our community's wishes. And although they can't give us everything, such as they did touch on how they didn't add periods, and getting fully non-binary Sims is hard considering the system of the Sims, but they are looking into it, and they do, and I hope that they do add this in a future update. Overall, I'm excited. That's all I've been saying, but overall, I'm excited about this pack. I am worried that my expectations may be too high. You never know. You've seen the wedding pack. Everyone was excited for that, and they were kind of disappointed. So I hope that I don't think I'll be as disappointed with this pack, but you never know. So we have a couple of more weeks until it comes out, about a week or two, and then we can see what the gameplay is really about. I'm excited to make a let's play, incorporate this in my already ongoing let's plays, and I cannot wait. Let me hear your thoughts and feelings and your reviews about the High School Years Pack down below in the comments. Leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed this video of mine, and I'll see you in the next video.